And this is A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? We are here. It is A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? Charlotte Flair is in the ring, talking mess.
Let's see, who do we have up here in the chat here?
Dressed like some kind of gladiator.
I love the outfit.
I don't know what she's wearing.
I love the outfit.
I don't love it as much with the...
What's going on? We got Drew, James Espinoza, Jaden, Notorious Jalen, David Reigns, Randy. Saw CJ Gamer. What's up, Tamira, Aaron?
What's up?
Marie, Quantaven. Oh, we got some people up in here that go to Roblox. Roblox King. Oh, we know a little something about that. What's going on, everybody? So good to see you guys. So we decided, where are we? Bilal. Our Soul World is in the house. Girl Boss 32. Oh, man, we got a lot of people in here today. All right. So if you all are watching.
And out comes Sasha Banks.
So we got Sasha Banks. We got the boss.
Time.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are able to watch. Obviously, we can't turn the screen. Charlotte Flair, which is out cutting her promo after that insane title exchange last week. And now the boss, Sasha Banks, is in the house.
She's in the house.
Thank you, Tamira. That's what I'm talking about. Why is the SmackDown not starting with Roman Reigns? That's a really good question.
Because the queen is here.
I mean,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's not wrong. I mean, look, there was some stuff that went down last week. So we obviously have Brock Roman situation, but this Charlotte, Becky, and then Sasha got involved. A lot of people have been talking about that. There's been some heat. What's up, Jody Bennett?
What's up?
Drip God Plays. What's going on? Is Bray returning tonight? You know what? We know his non-compete clause is done.
Absolutely not.
Think about it.
Bray was fired. So how would he come back after his non-complete clause? Like they don't want him here.
It's really kind of sad, actually.
It is.
It's really pretty.
But we will
I'm a little upset about that.
AEW.
I'm a little upset about that. So let's see what we got here.
We did post that. Matt Hardy posted that there was only one more day left. So I'm wondering if that was a little hint about AEW.
Hey, Emily. Lyons Bristow, all the way from the UK. So good that you're here. Tariq.
What's up?
Love it. Man, we got a lot of people in here today. So,
dang, somebody in the audience was yelling at Charlotte like she could really hear what he was saying.
Hang on, I'm going to turn this up. Bilal, we love you back. Matter of fact, we're going to move this. It is a little warm. I got the AC going. I'm going to move the light here. Just a smidge. There we go. All right.
Are you being gracious? Or are you just scared, Charlotte?
Can Sasha beat Charlotte? Is Charlotte going to play nice? Wait. Who's coming out?
Who is coming out?
Oh! Shotzi! What is this?
I'm a fan. Oh, I gotta go
However
change
you do that,
shirts.
I can't do it.
I wish I was wearing this shirt right now.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, hold on. Shotzi trying to fire some shots.
Charlotte.
If you're looking for somebody that you've never faced before,
What's up?
Oh, snap.
Shotzi.
Make the match. Where's Sonya? Adam's actually incapacitated. Let's get Sonya out here. Wow.
You're gonna get your match right now.
Oh, right now, huh? She just fired. Did you hit anybody?
Wow. So I like the fact that basically wrestlers are just making their matches now, right? Is this a free for all?
Well,
Is that what's happening?
you know what sucks is that as much as I love Shotzi, she's not going to win right now because ultimately this is going to be about Charlotte and Sasha really having a battle.
She could win. You don't sell Shotzi. We still call her Blackheart short. She could take this.
That's her whole name now. Shotzi, we still call her Blackheart.
That's what it is. We do.
Oh.
This one name business is not working for us. And you know what? Let's just take a moment. All right, we were gonna go and do a live, and we might actually still talking about Keith Lee and what Booker T had said.
Or we could do it during commercials.
We were gonna go live and talk about NXT 2.0 because people were talking about that and Toxic Attraction getting all the belts. But honestly, that match between Mandy Rose and Raquel was just awful. If you really looked at it.
It was awful. That was the worst I have ever seen Raquel. And if she needs to be that bad when she's in the ring with Mandy, then Mandy needs to step it up. Because first of all, I think it's funny they even gave Mandy the title. Obviously, they're trying to do something with Toxic Attraction. Both the girls, I don't know how they got the belts when they got so destroyed in the ladder match.
Yeah.
Both of them at a point thought they were dead. But Mandy, even when she fought Ember Moon, she barely got a win in the end and basically got beat up the whole time. And that match with Raquel, I mean, we thought about putting together a clip just to show you guys how many times their hits didn't even connect at all. I mean, not for 1 minute did I believe they were actually fighting. It was so disappointing.
Absolutely.
So disappointing.
Jen Thompson in the house. Thank you for that super chat,
Thanks, Jen
Thompson. So good to see
Good
you.
to see you.
Oh man, it's been a minute. We're so glad you're here. Yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna slow it down.
We love Indy. We are big fans of Indy.
In Indy,
not so sure about her
partner,
her new partner, but Indy we're all about.
We when we watched, and we're gonna probably slow it down. We're gonna record it. We're gonna slow it down so you guys can see what we're talking about. Because we talked about this a few different times. So correct me if I'm wrong. But again, we know WWE, we know pro wrestling is not UFC. We know what it is. We know what it isn't. Doesn't matter. It's like a magic show. When I go to see David Blaine, go to see David Copperfield, I don't want to see the strings. Right? When you watch a movie, you don't want to see, hey, the effects aren't quite what they are. You just want to be immersed in what you're watching. And pro wrestling is all about the kayfabe of everything is legit. But if you're not even going to take the time to hit your opponent, right? Like if you're not going to do that, if you're not going to hit your opponent,
thanks, Arcel.
Yeah, you are. It is really frustrating when you see like you're just hitting your arm or you're just swinging and you're not even going to make contact. Or like when Dakota Kai was the Grim Reaper and she had the shovel. And I don't know if it was a real shovel. I don't know if she was scared to really hit her on the back. But if you really watched it, she didn't actually touch Raquel. She just hit the rope. The match was trash. But that women's tag match was a lot better. A lot of serious bumps.
That ladder match was crazy.
But not fantastic.
That was great. But just...
Tyann is in the house. What's up, Tyann? Woo! We know you. Y'all go check out her channel. Is it just Tyann? What is it?
It's
what is your
right
channel?
There. It's Tyann Johnson.
It's Tyann Johnson.
So those of you who know our daughter Tyann, we had a channel where we were reviewing music with her. But her channel, she's now moved to Texas, so she's going to be vlogging from Texas. So if you guys aren't following Tyann Johnson, our daughter,
do it.
Our baby, go follow her. Go check out her new adventures in Texas.
Thank you, Drew, for subscribing to us. Thank you, Jen, for another super chat.
Thank you, Jen.
Much love to you. Oh, yes. Man, everybody's in the house. I love it. Yeah, Manny needs some training.
I can't believe they gave her the title that fast. She didn't really earn it.
We're going to get back to NXT as soon as the commercial break comes on.
Now that the show is back on, Charlotte took down Shotzi, but Shotzi kicked out, you know.
Drip Gods actually has a pretty good question now that
What?
Wyndham's non-compete clause is over, where does he go?
I really believe it's AEW unless Matt Hardy is just really messing with us. First of all, Brody's wife works there now.
Now look, this is what I'm talking about. Charlotte bent over like she was going to do something. See, this is what we're saying. Way
Shotzi.
too good for this. I hate to see nonsense like that.
Right.
Moves get messed up, granted, but come on, man.
Yeah, mistakes are made. We understand that.
What's up, Jadis?
So I really
Jamarion?
think he's going to AEW. I mean, Matt Hardy just posted yesterday, one more day until the non-complete clause is up, and a picture of him and Bray together. And I'm like, I mean, is that just Matt Hardy wishful thinking that he'll join him there?
I'll tell
Or
you where
is he
he's
letting
not
us
going to
know?
go. It's Ring of Honor, because
Right.
Ring of Honor, I don't know if you guys saw the information. Ring of Honor is retooling, and they let everybody go, their entire roster. So they can, even if you're under contract still, you can go to any promotion that you want. So,
Thank you, Jadis. We appreciate it.
Not happening.
Jadis said we're a cute couple. We appreciate you.
that. I'm a little misty. I need the makeup is not here. I don't know what the makeup person is, but I'm a little misty right now. All hail King Woods. You got that straight.
That's right.
All hail to the King Woods. Now, this is not bad. I kind of feel like Charlotte may be carrying this match a little bit, but I don't know. I can't really tell.
Well, those
Shotzi's
hits are already better than what Mandy and Raquel were doing on NXT.
But we've seen Shotzi get down. We've seen her get down on NXT. So I'm wanting a really good match, but they're kind of going.
Well, that was good. Well, you're looking down a lot in their defense.
Wow.
Okay, so Shotzi was standing up on the by the ring post on the bottom one, and Charlotte pulled her feet out, and just her head hit that top turnbuckle so hard.
That's what I want to see.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I want to see. Sound like Ric Flair.
Give her a receipt.
Woo!
Give her a receipt.
You can't see the video because whenever there's a live televised event, it will get pulled immediately on a live watch along.
They'll just pull our channel. Also, Drew, we cannot do we might be able to do a watch along with AEW at some point, but we can never do a live reaction to anything they do because they are actually stricter than WWE, and they will not only copyright strike you, but they can ultimately pull down your channel. We know people it's happened to. So that's why there's not a lot of people doing live reactions to AEW.
And when they do, no volume, can't show the video. We've done it a couple of times. We did it when CM Punk premiered, and I think we just showed like some stills, but it's a lot of editing to get done.
Oof.
So it's
nice kick, Shotzi.
It's a little tough. Right now, it looks like Charlotte is down.
Charlotte in the back of the head. And then just jumped her whole body on Charlotte's back.
I like that.
And now she's trying
Brother Nero, what's up?
Out on 2. Charlotte kicked out at 2.
All right, Brother Nero. We'll acknowledge you, brother. We acknowledge you.
You're acknowledged.
Tyann Johnson says, gotta watch along. There you go. Appreciate you, TJ Thug.
Yeah, it's hard because it's not on at the same time for everybody. I don't even think it's on for her right now.
Yeah, I don't know if she has FS1. I'm actually glad that it's on FS1 this time. Ooh, a little mocking of the boss. But see that? I'm not touching. I'm not doing anything. My hands are up. See?
Same thing happened, but Charlotte saved her.
See?
Okay, gosh, I can't believe that just happened 2 weeks in a row.
What was it, last week on NXT?
Oh.
Yeah, she's hurt. She's hurt.
So last week on NXT, one of the Toxic Attraction girls, when she dove out of the ropes, she went at an angle where she was too high, and her feet hit the ropes. And so she went down, and her face planted, and she hit hard. And they had her off to the side. Medical crew was trying to work on her. And the 2 remaining, it was Io Shirai
and I cannot. What is
the other girl who's
Indy Hartwell's
Indy
partner?
Hartwell's partner, the new one, and they didn't know how to. They were so half-ass wrestling. I don't know what they were doing. They were concerned about her. They wanted to know what was going on, but the show's still going. So they were like play wrestling in slow motion. But anyway, so right now when Shotzi just jumped out of the ring to land on Flair, her feet hit the rope as well. But I think it was the bottom rope.
The same way. It's the same way.
And she was about to bite it the same way. And Charlotte actually dove under and let her fall on her, so it looked like it was successful, and to save Shotzi, who probably would have broke her neck.
Yeah. So that was much better than last time.
I'm glad. And that's because Charlotte Flair has been in this game long enough that she could help somebody not hurt themselves if she sees they're about to be hurt, as opposed to NXT. They didn't know what to do. They just watched her and was like, uh-oh.
Now, do we think Charlotte will be staying with WWE? I mean, I think so. I don't know how long her contract is.
I don't think after her contract is up, I don't think so.
I think it would be smart of her to do that. I mean, obviously, Ric Flair asked for his release.
Right.
Totally understandable. And WWE is invested in the Flairs. Like, if Ric Flair hadn't asked for his release, he would still be here. So it's very obvious by all the title opportunities Charlotte has gotten that they are invested. At least the old man is.
But whether they're invested in her or not is not the only factor anymore. As we said, AEW is legitimate competition.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way that Adam Cole, WWE was interested in him and he chose AEW, for her to be on the road all year. Bye, Drew. If she's going to be on the road all year away from Andrade, it would have to be somewhere she loved working. And from all the news reports right now, she is not happy there. So it makes sense for me. I would leave to be with you. You know what I'm saying? If you were on AEW and I was on WWE and my contract came up, I would leave to be with you. You're my husband. So I feel like she's going to choose Andrade, and that when her contract, but she has a long contract. She's not near the end of it.
But I gotta disagree, homeboy.
Oh, you wouldn't choose me over WWE?
I didn't say that. We're talking about if Charlotte's going to go to AEW, and my thing is Charlotte will stay put in WWE. That's what I say. The money is good. You have opportunities there that you don't have at AEW, and Charlotte she's got an ego. So it's not just about the wrestling for her. It's about being the centerpiece. And she is that in WWE. That's why people hate her. So, okay, Jadis, we're going to try to do the best we can to do color commentary here. Right now, Charlotte is on the second rope. And Shotzi just...
Yes. So Charlotte was sitting up on the top turnbuckle. Shotzi jumped up there and was able to backflip her over onto the ring and cover her for a 2 count.
Oh man! All right, we can acknowledge you, Dr. M. We can acknowledge you. That's no problem. Tyann says that Charlotte should leave. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that, Tyann. And thank you, David Tate, for watching our old stuff. It's so funny for us to see our old stuff and see how we've grown and the set has changed and. You know.
Yes, we used to show the WWE matches, and then we were getting copyright blocked. A whole bunch of videos never got posted, and then a whole bunch of them got copyright blocked, blocked in certain areas, blocked in certain countries. And so it's getting worse. We still have videos that, even though we do all of that too, it still gets blocked so it's that YouTube is changing.
Yeah.
And we're having to change with it.
Now that was a weird move. Charlotte kind of jumped outside of the ring, but
as if she was going to jump.
But Shotzi was nowhere near her.
It was weird.
And Sasha's okay. What is going on? Is Sasha a face now? Legitimately, is that what's happening? She's coaching on Shotzi.
She is coaching on Shotzi, so I think that Sasha is supposed to be a face.
Oh my gosh, I cannot stand this back and forth.
I think Sasha's more like a Steve Austin. Like, she's just her own person.
Thank you, Jody. Happy Friday Smackdown.
Oh, wow. Shotzi just got another 2 count. She's gotten quite a few 2 counts.
Monet's here. She's saying Charlotte has about 1.5 years left in her contract. So
yeah, so there you go. So it's not like coming up right now.
She may act out, but she ain't going nowhere.
I think she'll leave when it's up. I really do.
I think it's going to be a lot of this.
Continues to go in the direction it's going, and she could go be with her husband, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Thank you, Jadis. We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Okay, so Charlotte just did a backbreaker to Shotzi and then slammed her face into the turnbuckle. Now Shotzi's on the floor. Flair is up on the top turnbuckle, about to do one of her back flips. She backflipped, missed,
and there
but
it
then
is, right on the
she
throat.
did it again and did it, and 2 count, but Shotzi got out.
And thank you for that, Tyann. The nightmare is out of there. Anybody that says anything crazy and rude is gone. And that's pretty much that. Now, Sasha's on the apron. This is what? And she's still on the apron.
What
Wow.
happened? Somebody was getting crazy with our baby?
No.
Oh.
No, the nightmare is gone. So we're not taking any nonsense. No, we don't watch
he named himself that for a
football.
reason.
Yeah, there's no reason. Yeah, we've said this before. We don't like people who are just being they're trolls. Who just
Yeah,
live on
right.
the bridges. Who just like to say stuff. You came into our hood, so
get out, homie.
Don't know what your issue is. Oh, wait a minute. Shotzi just pushed the ball
down Sasha.
Oh, wait a minute.
So is Shotzi just went heel?
Oh, we're getting a turn on Shotzi.
I did not see that coming. So for sure, Sasha is not the heel now. But oh my goodness. You guys, Shotzi is just beating the heck out of Sasha Banks right now. I'm so blown away.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. She's stomping her out in the corner. Just kicked her all in the head.
Folks, this is
my gosh.
Hair color versus hair color situation. We got a blue, we got a green.
This is like Oscar the Grouch beating up Cookie Monster. It's not right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. You want some? Come get. Oh gosh.
Those some thick boots to be kicking with.
Yeah.
Those some. Wow. We showed Jay was running on the channel. Excellent. Yeah, I'm glad. I think I had a beard in that video, David.
Hey, Aaron.
My quarantine beard. What's up, Aaron? Dro is in the house. Good to see you, Dro.
David Tate.
Wow. Okay, so for anybody not able to watch right now.
Shotzi is still beating the hell out of Sasha.
Shotzi just threw her on the tank, throwing her on the barricade. I'm really confused.
Oh my god.
That these ladies just
she just threw her into the tank again. Oh my god.
Hard.
Are you done? Oh, she's not done. She's throwing her back in the ring. Oh my god.
If Shotzi had fought like that in the match, she would have won.
You would be why you didn't just fight Charlotte like this? Okay, so Shotzi's on the top rope. She threw Sasha back in and she just
did her move off the top rope.
What was she gonna do? Pin her? You're not even in the match. She did. What is her move called? You know, whatever her move is off the top rope where she lands on them backwards.
Wow.
On their stomach. Wow.
Yeah, this is how it's going down.
Shotzi is heel.
Oh, Jen's your sister, Brayden. That's awesome. Brother, sister in the house. This is fantastic. Thank you, March Bros 2000.
Notorious Jalen, it does look like Shotzi just went heel for sure.
Yeah.
And she is getting booed.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you what. Tyann Johnson over here, you check you out. Sasha is always fire. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. I'm on board with Shotzi being a heel. She did that good.
I am too.
She did that good. But I don't like this, bless you. I don't like this flip flop that we keep doing with Sasha Banks. They did that with the Big Show for the longest time. Heel, face. Pick a side and stay on that side. Wow. Thank you, Emily. We appreciate that. Yeah, people, I don't know. People are weird. It is what it is. Not even tripping. Oh, happy. All right, we got Happy Corbin. How do y'all feel about Happy Corbin and Madcap? Are y'all for this? Are y'all with this? The true Blackheart. Yep.
Okay, so if I could be completely honest, if Happy and Madcap just didn't show up anymore, I don't know that I would notice.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if they're here, fine. If they're not, fine. I'm not tuning in to see them.
Yeah. What I don't want though is in the. I guess you can say this is like the twilight of Jeff Hardy's WWE career. I don't want to see him just job to everybody just to get everybody over.
Right.
Like
right.
let's get one more strap on him. I don't know. I don't want to see him lose. Yeah, for Survivor Series. Yeah. Oh my God, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus Seth Rollins at Survivor Series. Joe, that might happen. That might happen. It may go down like that. My question is Brock Lesnar going to pop up? Him being suspended indefinitely doesn't really mean a whole lot of anything. My man does what he wants to do. So I don't know. As a heel champ, Monet. I mean, I don't know.
Jadis Young, I think Shotzi beating up Sasha is just letting everyone know that Shotzi is now turned heel and that Sasha is considered the face. For those of us who were confused if Sasha was ill or not.
Yeah, but again, I don't. I was fine with her as a heel. My thing is just stay the course. Like it's you're here for a minute, then you leave. You come back, then you leave. I mean, they said that, what was it, the other week? Bianca said that. All you've been doing lately is coming back.
Like her returning, yeah.
Like just stay for a while, pick a side. If you're a face, be a face. But yeah. I don't know. And especially whenever Bayley comes back, she was a good heel. So we don't need Sasha to be a heel, so just stay a face and call it a day. But I'm liking this scary Shotzi. Digging it.
I do too.
Digging it.
Willow should debut tonight for Halloween, and there's no build-up, so there's something.
That would be awesome.
Right
if
there.
Jeff Hardy brought back his Willow character, that would be awesome.
Yeah, especially like you said for Halloween. I mean, it looks like he's fighting tonight, so maybe.
Brock is back. Give me Bro Corbin. Right? Who didn't love, like, I've never loved Baron Corbin so much when he was just poor, destitute, same shirt, stains. I love this. He grew all of this out. That was awesome. This guy is just whatever. But, you know. Are they going to turn face all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't know. Tamira, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. She's over here cheerleading.
Shotzi, and then Shotzi turns around.
There was nothing about Sasha Banks last week that made you say she's a face.
Yeah.
She was coming hard at everybody. The only real legitimate face at that time was Bianca Belair. So whether that was the start of her turn is all well and good, but from last week to this week to see her cheerleading for Shotzi all of a sudden was just weird.
It is weird, and I don't know why everyone has to be defined as a clear heel and a clear face. Once upon a time, there were kind of people who were on the edge who would fight anybody. It doesn't matter. They stood on their own. And I thought that's what they were doing with Sasha. Right. I thought that she was, maybe going to be a favored heel, but, she was her little heel gimmick. And I don't know. I think they're too committed to the babyface and heel thing.
Now, Baby Ree, you want to see Jeff Hardy have another IC title run, right? Right? On a really great feud with the Trump. Oh, she wants to see me going against Roman Reigns.
I am a Jeff Hardy fan. And in his prime against this Roman Reigns, that would be a good match.
It would be a good match, but
Hardy now.
I don't want to see Hardy get beat down.
That's
all that would happen. It'd be good, but I don't know. Yeah, let's get the Willow return.
But
did we see Impact? We saw Quantitative. We saw bits and pieces of Bound for Glory. We didn't see the whole thing all the way through. Yes, Tyann Sasha is always provoking, whether she's a heel or a face. You were right about that. All right, what do we got? Who's coming up right now?
Tyann, you wish who would be a tag team? Sasha and Shotzi? Well,
We the
that's
ones.
not going to happen now. Since Sasha beat,
But everybody
Shotzi
wants to see
beat
Willow
Sasha.
too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not even sure we're gonna see Willow before he leaves WWE. I just don't know.
You see what I'm saying?
See, now they're showing the Crown Jewel Brock Reigns match where Roman Reigns. Now he did beat Brock,
Yes, he
but
did.
it wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. We had outside interference. We had a title belt interference. And then last week, my man comes out and just goes ballistic. He's making a movie. So Edge is making a movie. We saw Eva Marie post a couple of clips. She's making a movie. I really hope Eva
Maybe
Marie
it's the same movie.
is doing better there than she does in the ring. It gives a better performance than she does in the ring. So we'll have to see about that. Sasha will always turn on you. Yeah, you know that for a fact, Jack.
Well, what's interesting is now there's going to be a huge thing between Sasha and Shotzi because Sasha's not going to let that go.
Exactly.
But Sasha was about to fight Charlotte. So are they bringing in a different opponent for Charlotte while Sasha and Shotzi go at it?
All right, Tyann, come on back. Love you. We'll see you when you get back.
Go follow Tyann Johnson.
Yeah, Marie. So we don't know what movie she's making, but it looks like it's some kind of military something. She's sitting next to somebody. They're in military gear. I don't know. I saw a couple of clips earlier, so we'll see what this is. Apparently, it's a starring role for her, so good for her.
Asuka was not drafted because she's injured. It doesn't seem like anybody injured got drafted. We didn't hear Nia Jax being drafted. Asuka, Bailey.
I think Nia Jax is on.
Did they draft her?
Yeah, I think she's on Raw. Hold on.
Oh, she is?
I think so.
But they haven't drafted Bailey or Asuka?
Yeah, so Bailey has not been drafted. Asuka's not been drafted. Unless something changed and we didn't know about it. But, yeah, that has not happened. Yeah, I don't see the...
Nia and Asuka are on Raw. Asuka was drafted to Raw? Why did I not hear that?
Yeah.
Jadis,
Oh, hang on. Adam Pearce is talking right now.
Hold on, Jadis. I'll answer your question.
I'll turn this up a little bit.
Give every piece of myself to this company, and I will not.
Adam looks a little upset.
I will not be disrespected. That cannot, will not happen again.
Why is Paul looking
Why
at
is Paul looking at this?
That due to his actions, in addition to his suspension,
He's fine.
I'm hereby fining him the sum
100,000?
of $1 million.
Oh!
What?
Adam Pearce just fined Brock Lesnar $1 million.
$1 million.
And Paul's watching the screen backstage a little too interested.
Wow.
And of course, here comes Kayla.
Love that. What do you have to say?
How do you think Brock Lesnar is going to respond? Not only his indefinite suspension.
Watch how you answer this, Paul.
Startling $1 million fine.
Hang on.
Braxton, I know how the tribal chief Roman Reigns would respond to this. Roman Reigns, suspension or not, would show up on SmackDown, would smash everyone in sight, including and especially Brock Lesnar. But Roman Reigns doesn't have to do that because Roman Reigns smashed Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, how would Brock Lesnar respond?
Watch how you answer this, Paul.
How would Brock Lesnar respond?
Ask Brock Lesnar.
Look, it's not a trick question. You used to advocate for Brock Lesnar, and we're looking for some insight that Paul only you can provide. So yes, how would Brock
I
would respond by showing up.
I hope those buffalo wings are good, David.
Especially and starting with Adam Pearce. Pearce, what an annoying name, what an annoying man. Can you imagine the audacity of Adam Pearce to stand in the middle of the ring and talk about Brock Lesnar like Brock Lesnar wasn't even in the arena, like he's not Brock Lesnar.
Morris said Kayla's like an annoying ex.
Yeah. Paul getting a little flustered though.
At least that's how I think.
Uh-huh. Okay, so to answer the question about what a heel and a face is like the good guy, right? So he's Drew McIntyre most of the time. He's been heel too. Back in the day, it would have been Hogan versus Rowdy Piper. Hogan would have been face. Rowdy Piper would have been a heel. So it just means a good guy versus a bad guy. Like almost comic book world, there's always a good guy and a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So in wrestling, you have the bad guys who talk crap to the audience and cheat and are mean to everybody. And then you have the good guys who are like the heroes, the hoorah, stay in school, John Cena.
So that's how, that's exactly what it is. Marcel Worlds, do we think Asuka will go to SmackDown? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
I just saw someone say that she's on Raw.
I don't think she's been drafted yet.
That's what I was saying. I didn't see that, but maybe
she's been drafted. I think she's still a free agent. I didn't see that. So, do you think Roman are going to be a double champ? Because you know what? I don't see it happening. I don't think Roman is so much interested in being a double champion.
I don't think he is either. I don't see it being a goal.
Yeah, no. But I think Asuka would do well on SmackDown. She's got some unfinished business with Charlotte. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I actually wouldn't mind seeing that.
Right.
Nia's drafted. Yeah, Nia's drafted, but she's been missing in action. So she's been on hiatus. I would love to finally see, we talked about this too, seeing Nia and Tamina finally be that dominating tag team
that they were before Nia went out for surgery the first time.
Get that gold. So she's, you're right.
So, but Nia's drafted to Raw. I mean, why can't they put any of the women in the bloodline on Friday Night SmackDown? If they can't figure out what to do with Naomi, I think they should let Naomi join the bloodline. She just have to go heel.
I think it should happen. I think we should have that brand extension. We get the bloodline on SmackDown, and then you have Roman show up on Monday Night Raw. See, they have botched this whole bloodline thing.
For real. There's the fact that Tamina, there's no way that nobody has, and nobody in corporate or none of the writers has heard any of us YouTubers or any of the wrestling fans talk about how much we want for the females to join the bloodline. There's no reason. And now you already have Hit Row, who has a female in the faction. You're going to need a female in their faction.
Every good faction has a strong female. And they have
3 women already there. It's not that difficult.
And what's going to happen here on SmackDown with Naomi, like you said, because at this point, this is the wife of a certain Uso. And when your woman is being messed with, you're not going to just stand by and let that happen.
Right.
So exactly. I think the bloodline is really going to be a faction, kind of like you see things in AEW. Certain factions kind of run the show. We should see that on SmackDown.
I think Hit Row is going to step to the bloodline, and that at that point, if Nia's also on Raw and with Tamina, then Naomi's the only female in the family that's going to be able to come and step in and deal with the female in Hit Row.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Would y'all mind seeing Hit Row go against the bloodline? That has some potential with some hard-hitting action. I mean, I'm kind of sad that the feud between Legado and Hit Row did not go a little longer.
BFAB, that's her name.
Yeah, BFAB, yeah.
I
was kind of mad about that, but it is what it is at this point. But like we were saying, getting back to NXT 2.0 a little bit, we're disappointed. We're disappointed in NXT 2.0. It really had potential. We thought this was going to be
the only things we really
something,
like about
and it
it
just
is
isn't.
the stuff that's carrying over. So we appreciate the Dexter and the father-in-law type relationship that they have built, even though you don't really see Dex and Indy together that much anymore. I like that relationship because there was no way to actually join Dexter with anybody anyway. That's the only way to do it. So I like that. And of course, the ladder match was amazing. Toxic Attraction. If Mandy was tougher and better in the ring, I wouldn't mind. But they're just not as badass as they act like.
Yeah, a lot of fresh faces. It's going to take some getting used to. We're still invested. We're still giving it a shot.
Yeah, the bright colors doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, and there's way too much
too
space
Nickelodeon.
around the ring.
Yeah, a lot of space.
It's too
it's
odd.
It's just weird. We just don't love the new.
But all right, so we got somebody said generic McIntyre. That's kind of funny. And I did not get my Claymore. Dang, I should have got my Claymore again. I got my Claymore, but we're going live, so I didn't bring that one. Yeah, the Gacy Harlan thing, that is creepy.
That would be crazy if they brought Cameron back.
Yeah, it would, right?
Because she didn't last long at all. I think she had like maybe 2 or 3 single matches.
Oh, snap. You said bring Cameron back with Naomi?
That's what
you're saying?
Yeah, that's what Marvin said. But I said, like, I think she had like 3 single matches before they let her go. She didn't go.
Hey, somebody call your mama.
Somebody call my mama.
Y'all remember the Funkadactyls? Come on now. Oh, somebody just brought out a little Mick Foley here, a little testicular fortitude. So here's somebody I thought would have turned
did an
heel.
Open challenge.
Okay, Ali comes out here, man. That's just going to be a beatdown. Yeah, okay, it is.
Why did you know it was going to be
Somebody
Ali?
said it because it's a little, somebody said
because there's this.
Marie.
Oh.
Yeah, Marie said it.
Morris Reigns is taking a toilet break. Okay, we'll be here. Mustafa, you've been losing left and right, dude. And we missed the light up mask. You have no idea.
We do.
I mean, at least he's not just going to beat a nobody.
Yeah, but didn't we just have a whole thing with Mansoor? And now all of a sudden we're just jumping to Drew McIntyre?
Well, Drew McIntyre just did an open challenge and said who's got the you-know-what to step up. And he was like, I do. So doesn't mean they're going to, like, go the distance.
Man, I don't know what's
It's
going
just
on
a
here.
match.
No, Ali's very talented. It's just the booking that they use for him has been trash.
Yeah, I didn't mind him being the leader of a faction. I minded that the faction sucked ass. Sorry.
Yeah, that retribution thing was ridiculous. That went nowhere.
They just did it horribly.
Reckoning is no longer Reckoning. Why the other two guys are still Mason T-Bar, I do not know.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah, how could you not feel bad for his direction? This guy's just kind of...
they don't know what to do with him.
Whatever. Look at him. He just got slapped halfway across the ring by Drew.
Which is why I thought the tag team thing could have went far. They were only tagging for...
But look, here's the thing. Somebody said they should have was it Drip Gods? They should have a mid-card title, like an Intercontinental title for the women.
Cruiserweight?
Yeah, they should have it for the women. But my man here is a cruiserweight for sure.
Right.
And he should not be going against the heavyweights. They should really bring that cruiserweight title back, or some other mid-card title in the fold. Absolutely.
No, you're right, because if you think about it, at boxing, at UFC, there's always a weigh-in, right? So to make sure it's even. You don't see that here. But then again, a lot of WWE is about, the giant and David and the Giant or whatever,
Absolutely.
Goliath.
Yeah, I don't know why Mason T-Bar still Mason T-Bar. Nobody knows. And they've generally been losing. And I think that they split them up. So go back to your regular names and let's call it a day. Solo Sika. How do you feel about Solo Sika's debut?
I was very disappointed. It was very underwhelming. Like, I was so excited, been waiting. Very underwhelming. They went out of their way to not mention his bloodline, his association. But there's no way when you bring him up
And
to
that's
the
it.
roster.
Ali Taps
To Drew. There's no way when they bring him up to the main roster, you're going to not have him be part of the bloodline.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
like we said, they
why
bossed the
act
bloodline. Have a stretch across the brands.
Right.
The bloodline runs WWE, SmackDown, Raw, NXT.
Yeah.
Have the Usos cut a promo. Now our brother, Solo Sika, is here on NXT. Something like that. Really invest in his bloodline.
Or even just come out and watch his first match. I don't know. They could have did something. I just felt like it was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
The commentators should have said more about who he was and his accolades before he got here. I don't know. I just was... It made me feel like they're not going to use him right.
Yeah.
That's what it made me feel like. Or that it's going to take them a second to figure it out.
Oh, hang on.
Yes, EO in that ladder was insane. We had to rewind it and watch it again.
Ali's got something to say.
Okay, Ali's got something to say.
And you're right, Emily. Drew and Roman would be good.
They have fun.
Here we go. Here we go. Because you've not been a good guy. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Oh, wow.
Oh, he pulled the rest card. Pretty sure they were booing you in the Middle East as well, though.
Oh, wow.
Is he changing his name? Is that what he's saying?
There's no way.
He's saying you only booed me because of my name. What if he comes out with a new name?
Well, no, it's basically because he's Middle Eastern.
I know.
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to change his name. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
All hail King Xavier.
How do you not love this? My man cried. Did you see his backstage segment? He really wanted this. He was so emotional.
You see that little tiny writing on the on the scroll?
You don't need much. You don't need much. Xavier the Brave, Kofi the Wise.
I love it.
That's how you do this.
Look at the outfit he has underneath, though.
Hit row. Interesting. Doing the damn thing. All right, they're going a little old school here. Little Wayne's World for you. This is happening right now? Wow. So our hit row, I don't. Okay, first off, I love that. Secondly, I love you roll out the music, the carpet. They're really doing this. This is what I'm talking about. You are investing in this whole kingship thing. You have Selena Vega doing the accent. So that's all I'm saying with the bloodline.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes she does an accent.
Sometimes.
She doesn't know how to hold it very long, but
Wow. That was really tight. I'm not gonna lie. That was really good. Yeah, we're giving this a shot.
Yeah, we're glad Shotzi got her a chance, but we did not expect her to go heel, but we're all about it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. Let's talk about Braun Breaker for a second. You make a very interesting point, Brother Nero. We all know who his daddy is. We all know who his uncle is. So I don't know quite why they're just not acknowledging the fact that he comes from this bloodline of wrestlers. You know,
because
I don't.
Because
New. Oh wait, no.
Because as Cody Rhodes said on
I know
his show,
but
sometimes when you come out there with your family name, everybody hates you because they think you're there just because it's your family name.
But it's not like we don't know who he is. It's not like we don't know who Solo Sika is. We know this.
Not all the fans know. Just because we know doesn't mean all the fans know. And I mean, I don't agree with it. I'm just saying that, when Roman Reigns came out as part of the Shield and they had the Usos coming out doing their thing. They didn't intertwine them until recently.
Which I felt was, they had to stand on their own 2 feet.
Right.
Totally get that. But that's another example of you had Tamina who came out with the Usos or when they debuted. They all debuted at the same time, coming out at the same time. Just should have done that. You know what? Y'all, I'm gonna plug this in right here. This is not plugged in. Hold on, nobody go anywhere. Last thing I want is for this to just
die on us. Sorry, our camera came unplugged.
So I don't know. My thing is, I realize there's some bad blood. I know Big Papa Pump went a little off the rails, but I guarantee you these guys are going to be in the Hall of Fame. So just acknowledge the fact that this is my dad, this is my uncle, and get over it. Acknowledge the fact that this is the Usos' brother, get over it. And just now that, and say, Hit Row's out of here, Bloodline is taking over, whatever. It just should have been better. Rex Steiner is a better name than Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is not the business. Not the business.
No poopy doopy, bone crusher.
Like when he's in the Hall of Fame, remember these moments? Yeah, he doesn't have to prove it. You're absolutely right. So this is what I'm saying. Like, for the most part, there are plenty of people who don't know everything about who's premiering and what's going on. And like you said, who's a face, who's a heel. We get that. But there's a great deal of people who do. And people also in the industry know, okay, so you're related to this person, you're related to that person. Cool. You got to work that much harder. I told her the other day, my dad told me when I was raised, the environment that I was raised in, how I was raised, he said, look, you're going to have to just be a cut above the rest. You're going to have to step up a little bit to prove yourself. And that is how I think they should go into this. So.
This is the kind of dog
hang on. Jai Lee.
Is she actually going to debut? She's coming out?
I'm going to say next week.
Maybe she's going to step.
Big fan of Jai Lee. Big fan. And honestly, I thought she was coming soon. See, now what are we doing coming soon? She was injured. She disappeared. Why is she coming soon? Is she still injured? Are you repackaging her again? What is really going on?
Well, yeah, they're repackaging her. They left half of her package on NXT.
Jai's on dark matches. I mean, dark matches technically don't exist. So,
right.
And we know they did that with Keith Lee, Bearcat Lee. And let's see how that's working out for him. It's not. So I'm a little concerned, man, if it's not broke. Wow. King Woods. All hail! King Woods!
Okay, and based on the backstage interaction with Hit Row, I think Hit Row is face now.
Where's Mia Yim and Tony Storm? Good question.
You're going to make me cry bringing up Mia Yim. I can't stand that we haven't seen her so long. I don't understand.
My scepter of seduction.
Scepter of seduction? Isn't that, did you see that line from me? Yeah, I think my scepter of seduction. Okay.
Yeah, look, Jimmy and Jay coming down to introduce the problem. Sefa Fatu would have been a lot better. Yes. Yes.
Something.
For sure.
Something.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Love it. Love it.
So, Kofi, as I was saying, your heart is true. You are a pal and a confidant.
Is he going to make him a knight?
It's a knighting ceremony, yeah. I think it was about to go down. Usos, RSL World. Usos. Keep it family over there, bro. Yep. Here we go.
Kofi Kingston, I hope that your bravery, your loyalty, and your strength become a shining example of how to behave in my kingdom, the WWE universe.
I love this.
And so I,
You gotta take off the hood.
first of his name,
First of his name.
now bestow this honor upon you,
Bestow the honor.
Sir Kofi Kingston.
Sir Kofi Kingston, he knighted him.
Wait, there's more.
The hand of the king.
Oh, snap.
Oh, he's the hand of the king.
You may rise.
Sir Kofi. Oh, yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh. The Game of Thrones people really probably appreciate this more.
You know, and she got me in
Wow.
the Game of Thrones, and I appreciate this so much.
The hand
Wow.
of the king. That's awesome.
That's all I'm saying, man. Invest and just have a little fun with this.
That's great. New Day Rocks.
Oh, snap. Uso's out here now.
Saying whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Well, they already told Big E that they had something
They did.
in store for these two.
They did. Business just picked up.
So what we got here, huh? We got King Woods,
King Woods.
the king's hand, Sir Kofi Kingston, huh?
That's right. Recognize.
This the white-haired man
What if? See. Wow. Why they gotta be okay? And that's all I'm saying, man. It wouldn't have hurt if he put up the ones on NXT, right? Just do that. Acknowledge. I agree. Real Rally Sport Rally, yes, definitely agree.
Xavier said, I can't have the bloodline on this carpet. I just had it cleaned. For
Isn't that
those
right?
of you who are not watching the show.
Is that a threat, bruh? Your insolence.
Trial by combat. I love it. He is really embracing his kinghood.
This is what I'm talking about. He's staring up real hard at that scepter, though. Oh!
I love the
that hand.
Oh!
Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
Dude, he knocked
this is what I'm talking about.
His feet.
We about to run it. Trial by combat. Yes, sir. Now, granted, I can say the King has a little bit of leeway to just start, making some matches. I guess technically Charlotte is the queen, not Queen Zelina, but so she made a match. But what happened to just having officials coming out here making matches, man?
They've been making their own matches for a minute.
Pow, right in the face. Pow, right in the kisser. I love that. I see now they're doing okay. So now for those who aren't watching, they're doing a Raw rewind and showing us what happened with Queen Zelina. All hail. RK Bro. I mean, Raw was all right. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was all right. Love the Bianca Becky thing. Yeah, right? It's been a minute since we've seen that belt.
Well.
And here we go with this ladder match business. I really want to see Rey Mysterio get one more title. Not a tag team title, but just one more singles competitor title.
You think that's going to us? I don't think
I would like to see it. One more belt, man. And poor Finn. Finn keeps coming up short. He is not
as short as Ray.
I mean, he had okay, that's hurtful. But to the vertically challenged. But it's kind of crazy that you brought Finn down to NXT and he became a champion there, wreck shop, and he comes back, has some decent matches, but he's not really winning anything.
Think about Carmella's, Damien's, and Keith's new theme. Not a fan of Keith's new theme. Didn't think it was broken. You didn't need to fix it. We understand where the name Bear Cat comes from, and we have all respect in the world for that. But he was not broke. You didn't need to fix him, so didn't like that. Carmella, her face mask thing she's doing is kind of cool.
Yeah, we're kind of digging that.
It's kind of cool.
I'm kind of digging that.
I like it better than that stupid sheet thing she was doing. The sheet was wrinkled, for goodness sake.
Yeah, it was a bed sheet. It was a regular bed sheet. Couldn't even be a red
Priest
one.
is stepping it up. He was brutal. And I loved it.
The whole thing with Keith Lee, though, and this is something we're going to talk about a little bit now. We're going to do something later. Is we've mentioned this a couple different times. The fact that they just don't know what to do with this man. Changing his name, changing his theme. It's just nothing seems to be firing and hitting. So,
Well, it doesn't make sense because when they brought him back and he stepped to Bobby, you thought, okay, finally they're going to have the match we always thought they were going to have.
Yeah.
And then nothing. He loses first night back to Bobby, and that's the end of it. They just botched him all the way around.
Yeah. I mean, this theme music is fine. It's just the theme music.
It's no
they're not dialing it
Shinsuke
in.
theme music.
Yeah. Shinsuke's theme is just tight. We are good, Daniel. How are you? Edge will win, and Brock Lesnar will be putting Roman Reigns on the shelf. Interesting. Keith might join the Hurt Business. People have been talking about that. And he might need that to kind of break through whatever this
I love Shinsuke.
stale thing that he's been in right now.
Well, her business needs something because this Shelton, I don't know what they're doing. They came back just to lose.
Yeah, I think they could have used Keith as a heel and not have changed his name. But that's another example of a botch where you have the history of Bearcat that a lot of people don't know where it comes from. I think they're a simple, small package could have been done with Keith Lee to explain, to show the history of Bearcat.
Bearcat wasn't even a heel. So there was still no reason for him to go heel. Him and Bobby should have had a longer battle. They had unfinished business, and it could have been. Now where's Bobby?
Yeah, he's taking a sabbatical too.
So I think that Bobby and Keith Lee should have went the distance.
So again, just missed opportunities with him where you could have this video package to explain about where Bearcat Wright came from, why he chose it, and what they plan on doing with him. But they didn't. They just dropped it. And like we said, a dark match is a dark match for a reason. Most people don't know anything about dark matches. If you're not in the arena, you don't know anything about it. So in the record books, dark matches don't exist. It's just like a test to see how audiences might react to it. Mm-hmm. But then when you drop it on a televised event, as far as we are concerned, it's a cold slap in the face. Like, where did this Bearcat thing come from? And why has he got the beard? Then all of a sudden he shaves the beard again. Grow the beard back. Okay, that didn't work. Shave the beard. It's all over the place.
Monet said Raquel did a dark match tonight.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well, if they plan on bringing her up, which I'm not opposed to necessarily, but more often than not, there seems to have been way too many people getting called up, and it takes way too long for them to figure it out. Like, for example, with Shotzi, one thing happened here, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow, now I'm invested in Shotzi.
Yeah, but I would love for Raquel. Well, I mean, I didn't love that last match she had, but that match that she had with Rhea Ripley, to this day, that match she had, that hardcore match she had with Rhea Ripley behind stage, it was fire. They took it somewhere, you know they're both going to be champions for a long time when they make it to the top. So I'm excited for, if they took that belt off of her for Mandy, what is left for her at NXT? So I thought that meant they were moving her up.
It should have happened. It should have happened.
And if they just distracted Sasha with Shotzi, maybe Raquel's going to step out to Charlotte.
I
don't know, but Rhea came and went right for the title too, and that's not really fair either. Although if you don't have a good roster, what are you supposed to do?
Now, Drip God says Stephanie will mess up. You know what? Quantavian says Stephanie should run it. Drip God says she would mess it up. My thing is, if you've ever seen Stephanie cut a promo, she is good. Stephanie is good on the mic. She's good in the ring. She knows how to tell a story. And honestly, there is just this old school idea of training for these women that needs to stop. There are way too many tells when they get into the ring. And I don't know if it's because they're generally smaller than the men, so it takes them a little longer to get from one side to the other. I'm not sure. But if you watch these matches way too often, there's a lot of pausing, a lot of waiting. a lot of looking at your watch before they get to a move. It needs to stop. The training needs to change, and things need to be elevated. Let these women loose and let them do what they got to do.
Look at Chucky.
Let them do their NXT stuff.
Okay, so somebody just said that they feel like Seth and Becky are going to rule Raw. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing? I wouldn't mind seeing a mixed match between Seth and Becky and Miz and Maurice. I mean, I know he's doing Dance with the Stars right now, but I just think that would be fun.
I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. You know? Yeah, definitely. Let's get Raquel up here. Let's let her do a thing. But based on the match that we saw with Raquel, I'm not sure what happened. She comes out like the American Badass on a motorcycle. So you're thinking, hey, this is going to be a fire match. And it was anything but a fire match.
It was the worst match I've ever seen her have. Okay, so look. So do they think that because Baron Corbin is a new guy, that we forget how long of a battle him and Shinsuke already had? Is there anyone else these two can fight?
Apparently not. That's the problem with one of the problems with the brand split is that you only have so many people before you come back around.
Well, especially because they both have two big hunky guys escorting them to the ring.
Yeah.
So obviously, is this going to be a 2-on-2 or is this a 1-on-1?
Yeah, I think it's a tag. It's a tag match, I believe. Yeah. This is going to be a good match. Not going to lie. I mean, I hope so. And the brand split. I mean, look, but that's the thing, right? That is the only reason that we have a Universal Championship, because of the brand split. They had to have a heavyweight title on the other brand. Obviously, you couldn't wrestle for the WWE Championship if you never have any beef with them because you're not on that brand. And that's how I feel about the Women's Tag Team Championship. Why is it that if you're really superstars, like they all said, you're no longer divas, you're women's superstars like men's superstars, then there should be a set of Women's Tag Team Championships on each brand, just like the men. But there isn't.
They're doing a trick-or-treat match.
Trick-or-treat match. Let's get some pumpkins involved. Get some pumpkin pie involved.
You don't even like pumpkin pie.
I do not like pumpkin pie. Sweet potato pie is where it's at.
I know what kind of pie you like.
But we like. This is not the attitude
I was
era.
talking about the sweet potato pie.
Okay, all right. Her and Seth don't like being in the ring together, so I don't know if they will ever tag. Yeah, I don't. It's probably best that they are not in the ring together. Emily, you make a good point. End of Days was good. End of Days was a good move. Bring your hunky guy. Oh, are you talking about me or Roman Reigns? Because if you ask her, it's Roman Reigns.
No, you're my guy.
Yes, Asuka should go to SmackDown, Arcel World. There's not enough tag teams, and that's the whole point of not being invested. And here comes freaking Reginald.
I forgot there was a 24/7 champion.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Drew Gulak. Was that? Did we just see
Were the Viking Raiders chasing
was that the Viking Raiders?
24/7 belts?
Are they trying to raid the 24/7 title? Oh my gosh.
Is that how sad you've become? Why is there what is that? Why is there somebody in a costume on the side of the ring? Who is that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I thought Reggie was on Raw too.
Maybe he's trying to make him bob for apples.
I like apple pie. Apple pie is not bad. But
if you ever had some good pecan pie, when you were a kid?
I refused.
It was really hard.
Unsanitary.
As a kid, you thought it was unsanitary?
I can't put my face in here with other people putting their face in there.
Oh, he brought an apple out. Oh.
He did. That's actually pretty good.
Okay, you guys. So this is for those of you who are not watching. It's COVID. You cannot do that.
Yeah, we're still in a pandemic. No matter what, we're still in a pandemic. Right now, this is a trick-or-treat match.
Yeah.
Between Happy Corbin, his partner, and Shinsuke and his partner. Rick Boom!
Boobs.
Only ate strawberry and chocolate pie. Wow. Strawberry pie. Roderick, what is going on? Good to see you.
What's up?
The movie made apple pie dirty. Yes, it did.
Roderick said I want some apple juice. We all getting kind of hungry around these parts.
Matt Hadley did a little oos. It should have let sleep in by the name. Yeah, I mean, that's all we're saying.
We agree.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah, I was very disappointed. You could ask him. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's check this out. And then I was like, if you blinked, you missed it. And
I'll tell you what, David, now that Seth is back on Monday Night Raw, I loved, me personally, I seem to be the only one, I loved the Monday Night Messiah. I love the fact that you had Murphy as a disciple. I could embrace that vision because it was a clear vision. Since coming back, he's dropped that clearly. His only embrace the vision seems to be his wardrobe, which Becky has invested in.
Right. Yeah, they dress the same.
But we don't know what his vision is.
He is definitely trying to embrace the Joker.
COVID water.
He's
Exactly.
trying to embrace the Joker.
We're this is a whole different time right now. Okay, I'm not putting my face in there. You pay me enough money. Pineapple
We're having
pizza.
a pineapple pizza.
Delicious.
Take off the pineapple part because I'm allergic, but yes.
Delicious. Love having pineapple
good.
on my pizza. We'll split a pizza. We usually get maybe a cauliflower crust or a gluten-free crust. We do a vegan deal, and
Now
I
they're
get
all
pineapple
going,
on half.
what? You have a vegan pizza?
Yeah, so it's a vegan pizza. In fact, we're not doing Popeyes. We see this commercial. Y'all see this. Megan Thee Stallion is now doing Popeyes commercials, apparently.
Interesting.
So what can you do? I mean, yeah, the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins. He is.
Yeah, when he came out to embrace the vision, we just kept waiting for him to tell us what vision you're asking us to embrace. But there was no vision.
There's a lot of whining, and he dressed in some very loud outfits. Tamara is more of a meat lover pizza with some hot wings. Let me tell you something. All right, we're going to get on pizza for a second, and then we're going to get off it, get back to wrestling. When I was in high school, I had a job as a pizza cook. I started as a dishwasher, worked my way up. And she saw the restaurant for the first time a couple of months ago. But it was the California Pizza Kitchen of essentially where I grew up, which is not out here, New England. And we would make all kinds of meat lover stuff. And we got to make a pizza every night. It was heavy.
You guys also made seafood pizzas.
Seafood pizzas.
So lobster is everywhere out there.
Love it. He's born like, yeah. Well, I know Notorious Jalen. You make a good point. Now we got some kendos. So already we're stepping this match up. And I have to admit, I'm kind of digging this. It's a nice little Halloween vibe we got going on here. Even the kendo sticks are dressed like candy corn. It looks
I
like.
actually think it's really interesting how his outfit looks like overalls. Like how it's painted to look like overalls.
Love You Arcel World. Yeah, right?
Love You Arcel. Yeah, I think it's very interesting.
I actually wouldn't mind getting that. We should see.
What
is that?
Doing?
What does he got here?
Candy? He's shoving candy in his face. It's such a weird match.
Okay, Rick Boogs obviously works out, and now these are not part of his macros, sir. Oh! Candy into the audience.
He kicked the whole bowl of candy.
Wow!
And the candy flew it to the audience. Everybody got candy flung at him.
Nice. They had a little come up right there. Is somebody going to get hit with a pumpkin? I want to see a pumpkin explode.
Well, there's pumpkins everywhere. I have a feeling.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Corbin's got a pumpkin. It's about time.
Pumpkins are heavy too.
I Night My TV. Yeah, I feel you. But this is kind of a fun match. It's the only way to make this entertaining. Hey, where'd the pumpkin go?
He threw it backwards.
Oh, come on. Use the pumpkin. That's what they're there for.
Why is Shinsuke getting beat down like this? That's my question, though.
It's okay. He's about to come up. Now, back to this match. Never had the mac and cheese pizza. We will talk about that later. I don't know who the lady music artist on that Papa's commercial. That was Megan Thee Stallion. Now we use a pumpkin. Now we're using some pumpkins.
She's a hip hop artist. Yeah, they're hitting each other with skeletons.
By God, he's using a skeleton, folks. She's already dead. That pumpkin is broken in half. Nice. Oh! Woo!
Shinsuke with the kendo stick.
Lighten up.
Yeah.
Lighten them up with those kendos.
What's it do to a goblin? Nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
What?
McAfee
Commentary
is crazy.
is getting real into this. Okay, Shinsuke, you missed his head, man.
You kind of got him. Count it out.
No, not really. Oh, Shinsuke.
Yeah, this match is okay. It's entertaining.
Yeah, this is entertaining for sure. Woo! These big old dudes are throwing each other around.
There we go. There we go. Come on now. My man's getting up. Shinsuke's getting. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. I like when Shinsuke does that.
Nice. He's feeling it. Somebody trying to set up the Ken shot. Oh, see. Now we use the pumpkin.
Okay, so Shinsuke had a pumpkin on his face, and Baron Corbin knocked him over. See, look, there's some kind of goblin on the side of the ring.
Whoa.
I'm gonna show you.
Ooh.
Oh, he hit that.
All right, Corbin just got flung into the corner, man. I don't know how these guys do this and don't break their dang shoulder.
I don't either.
The point of the vision is that Seth doesn't himself know what it is.
Oh, yeah. See, look. See him over there in the corner. Baby, stop looking.
I gotta see the people.
He's sitting over there in the corner. He just moved. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There's some kind of scarecrow people on the outside.
Now, who are these guys now? On the pumpkin? Not on the pumpkin! My God, on the pumpkin! All right, now who are the ghouls?
Is that going to be like Dolph Ziggler? No, they're not even on this show, I don't think. They're on Raw. They're going to take off their masks or what?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Now, here's an interesting example of you have a couple of guys who kind of fought each other. They're related. And Humberto came out as a face. Didn't really work. I mean, you saw him pumping up in the gym. Now they are good as heels. I think this works.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense because they built up to it.
I like them.
Yeah, it works. All right, Sonya Deville, let's see what you got to say. Oh. Well, I'm your boss, so you're not allowed to ask me that question. Is that what that's saying?
Elder statesman of SmackDown, the locker room leader, Sami Zayn on the show tonight. I think it's a huge mistake. I know it wasn't your intention. However, no, I just want to say going forward.
Interesting, Sami Zayn.
Especially with Survivor Series.
Sami Zayn knows how to keep himself relevant, though.
Okay, they just cut that.
Because maybe he wasn't supposed to come out there. They really did just cut him off.
They literally cut him mid-sentence.
Sami put himself into the conversation, and they just cut and went to Naomi.
And what is she wearing? And can we get that? Okay, we got to get you that. If anybody knows how to get that glowing, what is it? Is it a wrap? Yeah, we can get that for Christmas. If somebody saw an early Christmas present, I'm still a little salty about that.
It was an accident. I didn't go looking for it.
You did go looking for it.
Not for that. Maybe you should be a better hider.
Did you watch John Mox versus 10? Yes, and Mox is a beast. I know his wife feels some type of way. Renee's a little upset about it. Yeah, nobody knows what Sonya's problem is with Naomi. Nobody. And did the deck get stacked? Yeah, now all this power has gone to her head. No reason to have Shayna over here doing no kind of foolishness shenanigans. And it's just, I don't know, man. Naomi needs some help. Maybe Cameron needs to come back out right now. This would be a good time for Cameron to come back out.
Donna, we are going to eventually try and go live a little bit more with AEW and have some reactions. It's just that we can't ever show their footage because we said earlier that they are known for pulling people's channels. Like they will get our whole YouTube channel shut down.
Yeah, AEW Tony Khan, they do not play.
They don't play. With
they don't play. They don't even want to hear
material.
the sound of the match. Some people have gotten away with it, and we know there have been plenty of people that have gotten away with stuff that we've tried and can't. Just doesn't seem to work. So we generally steer clear of AEW, not because we don't want to do it, but
yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to do a few little live reactions to them. We're trying out this new live to SmackDown thing. So you know, it's in the future to do a little watch along segments maybe, but
yeah,
it's hard because you can't ever show the actual video clip.
Yeah, and this is, again, we know things opened up. We know people are getting vaccinated. The vaccine doesn't mean you will not get COVID. You can still get COVID. You can still spread COVID. We're still in a pandemic. So I feel like we shouldn't be doing things like doing any, like right now, Malachi Black does the green mist in people's faces. That's all kinds of COVID droplets. Not feeling that.
Asuka was doing it again too during COVID. That just
needs to stop. Certain things just need to not be. Don't be grossly irresponsible. That's all I'm saying. There's a scarf. Yeah, got you. Yeah, we feel the glow. I'll tell you when we felt the glow when Naomi was SmackDown Women's Champion. That glow belt. That glow belt
was fire.
We want that glow belt.
Fire, and it was never for sale.
We do have merch, Drip Gods. It's in the description. If you check out the description of our video, we do have merch. We're going to be switching to a different
Amazon.
Merch. Yeah, but we do have merch.
Right now
so
we
check
have
that
Teespring, but we'll be switching to Amazon pretty soon.
Definitely check that out. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to get fired, especially now that Adam Pearce is, I don't know what he is, still kind of down and out. Thoughts on Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo?
You know what? I like him better on AEW.
Works.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't say why, but it
Did you see that match with Andrade and Pac? That match was good. They did some hard-hitting stuff. Two former WWE superstars got down. That was excellent. So cool with that. Cool with that for sure.
Well, that was where Malachi Black came out at the end, right? At the very end after it was done?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And he did. You cannot do the mist. Don't do the mist. I don't care if you guys tested negative or not. Don't do the mist.
Yeah.
Okay? Just still give us a good show and don't be stupid.
I don't care if it's a pandemic or not. I don't ever want you spitting on me.
Thank you, Emily, so much for joining us. As always.
Thank you, Emily.
It's always good to see you in here. Have a good night. Thank you. And now we're going to see. So looking at the time, I think we haven't actually seen Roman Reigns. Is Roman Reigns here?
I don't know because
after this is only going to be the Usos.
I feel like Paul said when Paul was saying if Roman Reigns was here. I thought Paul said that. I'm not sure if I misunderstood him, but I thought he said if Roman Reigns was here. Oh, look at her rainbow ombre hair. I love it.
Our prediction for Wyndham is we will see him that would be one of the biggest acquisitions AEW can do because, let's be honest, The Fiend really helped save Monday Night Raw, and people got really invested in that. And when he got fired, people were really pissed about it. So if you see Wyndham come up and some kind of other weird whatever,
I mean,
I think it's AEW bound.
and I think it's AEW bound also because of Brody. I've said that before. Brody was his best friend, and AEW gave Brody the spotlight, and he gave him a chance on another level. And they elevated Brody, and they have his son under contract, and they have his wife under contract. So it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It just makes sense for him to go there.
Now the question is, what Shayna are we going to see right now?
Well,
Is she going to phone it in,
come
or are
with
we going to
it.
see NXT Shayna? That's what I want to know. And David Tate, you are not wrong. They do like to borrow. Oh, hang on. Sony comes.
What the hell's going on? You're distracting her. Don't look at her.
But I came out here because I forgot to mention something.
Oh, gosh.
After the devastation that Brock Lesnar took on the entire show last week, the referee that was supposed to work this match is injured.
So I'm going to be the referee.
With that being said, I need to find someone professional and fair-minded to step up to the plate last minute.
So it will be her.
And I can't think of anyone better suited for the job
Here we go.
than me.
Oh, no way!
Here we go. Is she going to go at least put on a referee shirt?
Come on!
Hey, do we have referee shirts nearby? Do you have one? Perfect. Thank
There
you.
we go. Look at this. All right. So Sonya Deville is your special guest referee for this
So annoying.
fair and unbiased match between Sonya and Shayna.
So annoying.
Oh, it just so happens to be a women's medium. So they just so happen to have a women's medium
Right.
ref shirt.
What a coincidence.
Wow.
Notorious Jalen's match about to be 2 minutes. True story.
Yeah.
Very true.
You are correct, David. I think you are right on that one. Are we going to do a Rampage watch along? Probably not. Probably not. We'll see. We'll see.
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Oof. She just kicked the heck out of her face. Uh-oh.
There we go. Now Naomi putting in some. Look at that. Got some elbow shots here.
Mm. Come on, Naomi. Come on.
It's okay. Naomi's opening up a can. She's doing pretty good. Shayna's moving a little slow.
Yeah, this is like the Shayna that we used to talk about, who's moving slow, not really connecting.
I don't know if I love this, man. I want to see more aggressive Shayna. Oh!
Oh!
Okay, I don't know what has happened there, but Naomi tried to hop up off the top rope. I don't know if she got distracted or she was lost her footing, but she fell down, and it was bad. What?
First of all, Shayna just got beat up. Second of all, that did suck that she slipped. But
We just had the fastest count in history of professional wrestling.
well, but you weren't looking. She ignored. Naomi had Shayna pinned, and she didn't count.
Yeah. Oh, great. Now Naomi's getting choked out by Shayna. This is crap. Wow. Somebody has got to come help this woman. Yeah, I think we need a Funkadactyl up in here.
Fuck the actor.
You want to choke her out again? Wow, dude.
That was most unfortunate.
Wow. Okay, so can you can we react to Warrior, Bret Hart, Papa Shango, Kamala? We'll take a look at it. That I know what you're talking about. We'll take a look at that, Tommy. We'll take a look at it, see what we can do, brother. Jimmy also needs to help his wife. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Who enjoys Rampage more than SmackDown?
They're saying it comes on right after SmackDown.
Oh yeah. Rampage does, and then Dynamite's gonna be on.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. Yeah. Then no, we will not be reacting to Rampage tonight.
No, we have plans right after, so unfortunately we can't. We may be able to do it in the future.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to test this out a little bit to see how it went. See if anybody would even be on. We don't even know if anybody's going to be here, but we definitely got a lot of people in the chat, so we appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
You know, the stream was looking good. Everything's going strong. Yeah, we feel you, Jody. We feel you, Jody. Oh, and we know you sent the videos. We haven't had a chance to look at it yet, Jody, but we will check those out later on today, brother. So, all right, so let me ask y'all this question. Becky Lynch, now Raw Women's Champion again. Will she be Raw Women's Champion for the rest of 2021? Is she holding on to this belt through to the new year? This is my question.
I don't know, because
we appreciate you, Michael.
She cannot beat Bianca one-on-one. She can't beat Bianca one-on-one. So
a little sneaky. She's a little sneaky snake.
She is a little sneaky snake. She's a heel, so she could cheat. But then what are they going to do with Bianca? I don't know. I think they saw how we all reacted to them stealing that belt from Bianca and doing her as bad as they did. So I think they're going to give Bianca another title run. I just don't know if it will be before the end of the year.
Okay. And what do we got here? Most people saying yes. David, I'm asking if Bianca Becky can beat Bianca.
You think she can?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
No, sir. Belair getting it back. Baby Ree.
Belair is the strongest, the toughest. I don't think so. I appreciate Becky has stepped it up. Becky for sure has stepped it up since she came back. We like her much better than we did before. There was nothing wrong with her character, but her in-ring skills in the past weren't the greatest. She has really stepped it up, and we appreciate it. But is she
much better
on the athletic level of Bianca Belair? No, sir.
Jaden, yes. David, yes. Michael, yes.
Wow.
Okay. This would be interesting. Easy big back for championship. Okay. It's kind of split. The people are a little split about who's going to get it. Maybe they could use Aaliyah to help Naomi. Okay, here we go. Here's somebody else. Where's Aaliyah? She's not injured. She's not injured. She was fine. What?
Yeah.
We like you as you are on NXT. Why do you feel the need to change who they are when you bring them onto the main roster? I mean, when's the last time we've seen Karrion Kross on the main roster?
They ruined that. They ruined it, and they're repackaging him again, just like they did with Keith Lee. They ruined Karrion Kross. For them to even bring him up without Scarlett was a death sentence.
Yeah, it's just John Cena. You can't even call him a part-timer. Can't even say that. Can't even say that. I don't know why they do this with these people that we love as is, and then you got to repackage, retool. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
Becky, my queen, is going to eat.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Isn't there like one women's tag team? Yeah, there is. That's it. That's it. If you're really invested in the women's division, like you claim to be, then show it. We've seen women's matches on NXT that we just go, oh my gosh, hang on right now. Naomi is backstage and looking all dejected. Who's going to come up? Who's going to come up?
Look, all I can say is, if Sonya ever decides to put away her little corporate suit and step back in the ring, I'll be waiting for her. And as for Shayna, if she got the guts to step to me one-on-one, face-to-face, all she gonna be seeing is my review and then some.
What? That's it?
That's it.
That's not going to work. It doesn't matter if either of them have the guts to face him one-on-one. They obviously are playing dirty. They're never going to let her get a leg up. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
So, yeah, Stephanie does not speak up for them, and she should. And it's a real shame. Ooh, I like that. I like that. See? Why not have their little brother come out on NXT? He didn't even say a word, but then just put up the one. We know then that bloodline is extended. It's a very simple thing to do.
You know by looking at him.
Very simple thing to do. Couldn't even do that much. Nikki Ash going to be the best tag team champion because she's the only about. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Here we go. Here we go. Bianca in 26 seconds again. Oh, wow.
Who said that?
Ayoka. So you're a big fan of Becky Lynch. Respect.
She will never beat her in 26 seconds again. Never. And we were there live when that happened, and not one person in the audience bought that, believed that, or was happy about it. That was dumb.
Yes, we're so glad, Christopher 29, that you respect everyone's opinion in here. That's all we ask, right? We don't always have to agree. We can agree to disagree, but we can be civil.
Yeah, we're all about that. We're all about that. I'm all about everybody having their favorites, having the people they like. You like who you like. I like who I like. When people get to name calling and acting crazy, you'll get canceled because we're not even going to play.
Baby Ree, you know Vince doesn't like simple things. Isn't that the truth? Man. Oh, you ain't said nothing but a thing.
For those not watching, the Usos and New Day are going at it. King Xavier is in the ring with Jay.
So this is it. So basically, this is going to be the last match.
So yeah, Roman's not here tonight.
Taking the kids trick-or-treating. And we can respect that. Right? They held their own.
It's not Halloween. He's not trick-or-treating.
Taking them trick-or-treating. You know, he's going to keep it COVID safe. Remember, he put on that mask when we went out to the audience.
He sure did. We had much respect for that.
Much respect for that. Okay, regardless of how you feel about vaccines and masks and all this other business, point is
he respected.
He has a compromised immune system, and he has to do what he has to do. Respect.
He did not care how it looked, and I appreciated that.
Get some WWF stuff. What do you mean, Tommy? I don't know, Tamara. I don't think Roman's here. The only too much Roman wasn't there. Roman only got 2 matches. I know. Jai Lee's still in the group today. No, Jai Lee, it looks like she's by herself. She's not part of the group anymore. So everybody else still in NXT, yeah. 3 baby faces on SmackDown left. Sasha, Tony, and Naomi. Who's Tony? Tony Storm? Is that her name? I don't know. Does anybody know who Tony Storm is? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
She fought recently.
Yeah, I know. But they haven't used her like they did in NXT.
Oh!
Ouch. Usos just threw Sir Kofi.
Oh, he landed on his face on that chair railing. Oh, my gosh.
And let's hope his face doesn't get caved in like his chest, folks.
That's not okay.
No, the bloodline is the best. They're just not.
Yes, it is.
She recently got engaged. Hey, Tariq, thank you very much, brother, for stopping in.
Stopping by.
We appreciate you, brother. Thank you. We respect Jai Lee. We like Jai Lee. Her character change on NXT, I thought was great. Unfortunately, because she can really hurt you, which we saw when she knocked Mercedes Martinez out cold cocked her.
And then not only did she go out on injury, but then they fired her, Martinez,
sucks.
While she was out on injury.
That
sucked.
No, she's fine. She's working in a smaller promotion, but Jai Lee's another example of somebody that has the skill set. And I just want to make sure that we see her connect with her moves. That's it. You don't have to knock somebody out.
Right.
But that's where training comes into play.
Yeah,
that's all.
We've watched her not connect at all and then knock somebody out. And we're like, you got to figure out that middle ground.
That's right, Tamira. Roman had to do what he had to do, not only for himself, but for his family. So, yeah, they need to extend his bloodline. How do we feel about Liv Morgan? You want to take that
all
one?
about it. I'm all about Liv. Yes, let me live, baby.
But they're not giving her due like they should. She should have a strap around her waist right now. She's the last one of the Riot Squad.
She could fight someone other than Carmella. It's okay.
Seriously.
I was hoping she would actually be Queen of the Ring, but I also kind of knew that the Queen of the Ring was going to be heel. I just kind of knew. I didn't think they were going to let her be queen.
Yeah, we thought she was going to go a little further than she did, though.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Carmella, actually.
But that's the thing, like, in one night, like, we saw Tegan and Shotzi just rolling around backstage for the most part since they came up on the main roster. They wrestled in the ring a few times, but this is really, tonight was the first night, in one shot, Shotzi now got on the map. I'm a heel, and I'm going straight to the boss.
And obviously, her and Tegan are no longer together.
No, they split that up.
Right.
And that's fine. So now Shotzi's fine, because now she's heel. Oh, my gosh, Shotzi Blackheart's a heel?
Right.
And you believe it. You felt that. She was pissed. Why they can't figure that out with Liv, I don't know, man. Yeah, seriously. Liv and Carmella just needs to stop.
Yeah. It's old.
Thank you, Christopher29, for stopping in. We really appreciate you. Thank you for watching our stuff. What's up, Kenneth Bailey Jr.? Good to see you.
What's that?
Yeah, why put Liv in a feud with Carmella? I don't want to see them wrestle one more time for the rest of the year. Dead serious. Somebody else who needs to wrestle. Let's just make it happen. And let's see. Right now we got who's in the ring? Sir Kofi, and is that Jay? Yeah, Sir Kofi and Jay Uso right now inside the ring. And the Usos are just taunting Kofi like a pack of wild dogs.
Oh, he's got a grill on his bottom.
Yeah, he does. I think we should get that. Let in WWE shop. Dang. Uso's looking strong right now.
It's the grill in WWE shop.
Can we get the grill in WWE shop? Oh, I'm gonna go and get that grill.
I'm gonna get you a grill for Christmas, baby.
Liv is against Carmella again. Well, okay. That's kind of sad. My man needs a tap. Kofi needs a tap.
Come on.
Moving real slow though. We're Roman tonight.
Don't know.
You know, he's eating some candy corn, just chilling.
Carving pumpkins with the kids.
Have a little pumpkin spice chai latte.
King Woods.
Honestly, this match can go either way, but royalty does need. I mean, isn't royalty a little above the bloodline? I don't know.
Nobody's above the bloodline.
I don't know.
That was a real tongue twister.
It was a little bit of a tongue twister. You know, Liv and Bianca. That would be nice, but Bianca is on Raw, and honestly, I think it'd be a decent match. But Bianca will run over Liv.
Isn't Liv on Raw now?
Oh, that's right. They're on Raw. Yeah, you're right. They're on Raw. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
We got to get used
My
to
fault.
everyone's new place.
Yeah, we're still trying to. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Ooh, interesting. And all teams could join the bloodline. Now check this out. Nia and Tamina get the tag team champ title belts. Naomi gets the SmackDown title belt. Then all the bloodline has all the gold.
Yeah.
That should happen at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Once. But there should be a mid-card IC title-like belt for the women. Something else to fight for. Why not?
I mean, and like we said before, Tamina and Nia are such big girls. They are some healthy, Islanders that they could stand beside the champ and be his bodyguards just as well as the Usos.
We said that with Tamina. Why not be the again? Every faction needs to have at least one
Just
strong
like
female.
China was for Triple H.
Thank you. Nobody messed with the ninth one of the world. Nobody. And she was an IC title holder.
Mm-hmm.
So just make it happen, Captain.
Make it happy, Captain.
You have any advice on getting subs? Because I work on videos every day, not trying to be annoying. It's just depressing.
Parks Woof.
What
Is that what your channel is called? Parks Woof?
Yeah, what do you do? What is your channel about? Is it wrestling? What is it exactly? Yeah, we miss China. Rest in peace to her.
Yes. Oh,
Kofi comes to the top rope. Hang on, Jimmy in the ring. Oh, Samoan drop to Kofi. Goodness.
nope, kick out at 2.
Like a cruiserweight title for the women. Exactly. Exactly. You get another set of women's tag team championships on the other brand. Have an IC title belt. If you can do the Queen's Crown, and if AEW can have a TBS women's champion, what the heck is WWE doing? Let's get a mid-card title belt.
Parks Woof says wrestling WWE 2K. And your channel's called Parks Woof? Well, number one, the name, if that's the name of your channel as well, that doesn't have any inclination that it would have anything to do with wrestling. So I might think about changing the name of your channel to have to do something with wrestling.
Well, we'd like to check it
but
out.
if it's WWE 2K, so do
Women's
you
Universal
guys
champion.
do you do just gaming or do you gaming and reactions?
Oh, there it is.
Woods just beat.
All hail King Woods.
Wow.
This is the one we have to put up now.
I'm not
Put up your pinkies.
I'm not. The Usos lost.
All hail King Woods.
I'm torn. You know, I love New Day. I'm glad for Woods, but Usos lost. I can't be cheering the Usos losing.
Yeah, the 24/7 title is much of nothing right now. All we see is Reggie running around. At least R-Truth got pinned now and again and would get it back in creative ways. So don't know what they're doing with this title belt. But yeah, China was devastating. She was just, there was nobody like her. There was nobody like her. Okay, so the Usos got beat. No Roman tonight, so you know what's going to happen next week.
This is going to be back on Fox next week. It's not going to be on FS1.
Yeah, so when this does come back around next week, Roman's going to have some questions for the Usos, most likely. Brock did not show up.
We are also glad that the Inspiration, the formerly known as the Iconics, got the title.
Iconics!
Yes.
Yeah, I was big fans of them. Big fans, so congratulations to them. And they got used correctly.
Yeah.
And you see, when you invest, this is a perfect example. When you invest correctly in a person, in a superstar, in a women's division, it gets elevated. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is fantastic. Mm-hmm. And that division's women's division has been elevated. Yeah. So
Trey said Raquel Gonzalez could be the next China if they book her right. Absolutely.
Could be. And they're not. Thank you, Dakota, for coming in. We really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
No, we did not get the Bloodline t-shirt yet. And we need to.
No, we've been meaning to. Just been distracted.
Thank you so much, Arcel World. We appreciate that. Gaming, but I'm thinking about doing reacting.
Well, so this is the one thing we could tell you. This was advice that we were given. That first of all, everybody go check out Parks Woof Wrestling channel. If you guys are into WWE 2K wrestling, go check out Parks Woof's channel. So please do that. Do that for us.
Love you back, Kenny.
And then that you guys could even give them some feedback. However, what we would tell you is that even though it's WWE Gaming and WWE Reaction seems like it's the same, it's not. Those would be two different channels. We had our channel in the beginning with comedy and wrestling, and we we were not growing. We were stagnant. It was not working. We had to split our channels and start wrestling over from ground zero and make it just wrestling. And even though it's gaming, I just think there would be people who would log on to see your reactions who may not be in a gaming, who then would not want to watch that. And in YouTube world, that would hurt you. So I don't suggest right now that you do anything other than focus on the WWE 2K gaming and continue to post. Make sure that you're putting out top quality stuff. It doesn't matter how many people you have. Our stuff, if you go back to our very first video, we recorded it like we had a huge audience and we didn't have any members yet because it was just our passion and this is who we are. So that's our advice to you. Just keep plugging away, hang in there, keep one niche, keep to just the WWE gaming, and good luck.
And be consistent.
You can do it. Be consistent.
Be consistent. Good night, Quantaven. We appreciate you.
8 out of 10 for SmackDown.
We're good with
Yeah,
that, Jody.
it can't be a 10 without Roman there. That's for sure.
It's a little late. We don't like walking Bone Crusher in the dark. It's dark outside. It's dark and scary. Ooh,
Did you know that
she's not a
Nia
fan of
fought
that.
Dr. Britt Baker in her debut on Raw?
Yeah. That's another example. Like with like we are big fans of Aubrey Edwards, the referee on AEW.
Yeah, she's great.
She was
She's like
a
part of the
WWE
match.
referee. And WWE, again, one person's not really feeling this, is another person's, hey, this is fantastic. And they didn't do well over here, but they're excelling over here. And that's why there's room for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, for
so
sure.
We can
And
appreciate that.
Aubrey is our favorite ref outside of the zombie ref. He's growing.
The zombie ref is growing on us. But we like Aubrey because she's so just expressive,
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoy that.
Like she's so in the match. I mean, she's put her hands on dudes and be like, no, hey, you stop. And I'm like, that's great. I love to see her reactions. She's part of the
Thank you, Jelly.
show.
Slogo Craner, best moments. Have a good night as well. We appreciate you. Thank you, Tamira.
Monet.
What
She said the show actually felt better without Roman. Oh my gosh.
Oh God! Oh dang!
I need a moment.
But it's good night, baby. Re87.
Good night, baby Ree.
That's a fair point. Other people got to shine for a second. Other people got you make a fair point, Monet. We missed but you make a fair point. And it was still a decent show. Like it was a good show. Right?
I got you, Monet.
All right, that's it for us, ladies and gentlemen.
We do have an appointment, so
we appreciate y'all for joining us for this.
And since this won't be on FS1 next time, it will just be on Fox Live. We won't be able to go live next Friday because it won't come on until West Coast time.
Yeah.
And most of you will have seen it already. We'll do our reactions as normal, but it was fun watching along with you guys.
We hope you enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for rocking with A and B combos.
Wrestling edition.
We will do some dog walking. Bone Crusher doesn't need to get out. So that's it for us. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will definitely be catching you all
next video.
It was a good show without Roman, though. I mean, we miss Roman. Don't you? I'm telling you right now. Go! See what you did, Monet? Good night.